We on the way to the top. We on the way to the top. We on the way to the top.
Welcome to Iron Bowl Debates.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I am joined by my co-host, DC of Auburn Addicts. How you doing there, DC?
Man, I am doing great.
That's Auburn _Addicts.
There you go.
Platforms, unless they don't let you put an underscore in it.
That's right. You can't get in unless you put an underscore in that thing, man. You can't get in the building.
Tights of Tight Sports. Tight Sports Talk on X. Other than that, when you get on Facebook, YouTube, just put in Tight Sports. And my beautiful face will appear. Check us out. Check us out. Hey man,
yes, sir.
You come in here, just just smack that subscribe button wherever you are.
Please.
Just smack it.
Please.
Smack it. And then hold that like right in the eye.
Yeah.
What's going on with you?
Chilling, man. I know I heard Alabama big mad. Alabama mad. Alabama big mad. Alabama fans big mad.
The children are disappointed. The children are disappointed, and then the adults that act like children are very disappointed. But we're thinking that the logical Alabama fans knew that this was over after the Oklahoma game. So I don't know what people thought was going to happen. Especially with then you needed Clemson to do whatever or lose or whatever. That's asking too much of the universe. Okay, it was over after Oklahoma. Everything else was like you was at the mercy thereof. But don't get mad. If you was mad after Oklahoma, that's one thing. But if you're mad after Saturday night, seek help.
They mad. Tight. They big mad, man. They big mad, man.
Hey, they got to get over it. Either got to get off the bandwagon because you're a fair weather fan, or they got to get on this thing and let's keep working. Let's keep working.
But tight. What they saying, man? What they're saying is Alabama had a better strength of schedule. You know what I'm saying? Had a better strength of schedule, man. They had more top 25 wins.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Compared.
All true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why they mad, man. And then they're mad at Kalen DeBoer, man. They're mad all the way around. They're mad at Nick Saban for leaving. They're mad at Kalen DeBoer.
Well, I don't know about all that. They
some of them like
I retirement over here now.
I read some comments, man, and they were like, man, Nick Saban should have stuck around at least 2 to 3 more years. You know, brought Kalen DeBoer in, made him a coach in waiting. You know what I'm saying? And then just grew the program that way and handed it off to him that way instead of just leaving abruptly like that. That's a real comment, man.
Wonderful revisionist historical look at how things should have played out. But I don't know too many 50-year-old men that's going to be no coach in waiting.
Okay.
And then, I remember one great coach we had passed away within 6 months of retirement.
Okay.
That's what's on my mind.
Okay.
That's why I don't want to. I want this man to have, some golden years to live golden. He doing his thing. Now, Kalen DeBoer, we talked about it. Remember we said, what is it like when you standing on the sideline of the SEC game and you got to make crucial decisions?
Yes.
What is it like when you got to take somebody serious every week? Like, man, I really do think he let his guard down and say, yeah, man, why don't you go and draw it up for Vanderbilt? Okay. like our athleticism, why don't you go ahead and Tennessee, hey, do something, let's really let's think our way through how we can use their athleticism against them. And let's out finesse them. Let's do that. Let's do that. But then when it gets down to the Oklahoma game, that's when it was just like you really don't get it, do you? Like any day in the SEC, these teams will take whatever they got. Sometimes it's a monkey wrench, sometimes it's a baseball bat, sometimes it's a trash can top, and they will hit you over and over and over again. I said it before. We had more respect for Oklahoma's passing game than they had for their passing game.
Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right.
To get beat on the edge with your corners, that's one thing, but that's a real, Jackson Arnold. To just start just zinging it like that, it's possible, but you're just, I think, after the fact, not snuffing out that run, the quarterback run, really all season, but especially in the Oklahoma game, that made the Alabama look like, okay, this is a reset. It's not horrible. You're 75%, but okay, he ain't getting it. He ain't getting it. They ain't getting it, and I blame everything. I place it at the feet of Kalen DeBoer. because
Sure.
now he
Yeah.
know he's the
Yeah.
coach, he's the man in charge, and he got to fix it. Whatever it is, you may have to fix Slick Sheridan. You may have to fix, have a conversation with Coach Womack or whoever. Jalen did his little thing, but hey, who does Jalen respond to? This is a head coach. Just pick this guy. And so whether he's, Jalen's in and out, we don't know. But I don't as far as the committee, yeah, I think the committee had a job to do, and I don't have a problem with the job they did. Their job was not to beat Oklahoma. That was our job was to beat Vandy, not the committee's job. And guess what? If you take down those teams, two teams that you really traditionally beat, because we got a pretty good record against Oklahoma, over the past years. I'm not sure about in the 70s and 80s. I don't even know if they got a chance to play the pristine Sooners back then. But if you take down one of those two teams, we're not having this conversation.
Yeah, it's just one team, man. But yeah, they mad. They mad at a lot of things, man. They're mad at your coach. You know what I'm saying? People dislike Nick Saban leaving early. They're mad at the committee. They mad at the bowl y'all going to, and we're gonna get into that because I want to ask you what you think about the playoff rankings, man. How they did it. Let's segment to that.
You too, so
go ahead.
As we talk about Alabama and their fans' discontent, I've heard some things from the off the plains that were disconcerting to me. It's just like I can't even repeat them right here on
Dog, that's bad, man. That sounds bad.
You saying we got a lot of anger, but I mean in the Alabama ranks, but I guess y'all are just happy and y'all just eat birthday cake.
No, we're in the same. We're no, bro. We're kind of in the same position.
Parties.
No, we're in the same position, man. You got all Auburn fans mad. Mad at the coach.
They want to be good?
See, our anger is not really placed at anything else besides probably the coach. Well, no, the quarterback and the coach. You know what I'm saying?
Not the yellow fella.
No, not yellow fella, because he funding the whole trip. So well, not the whole trip, but he's funding some of the trip, allegedly. So no, we're not mad at yellow fella. You know what I'm saying? We're mad at the coach and the quarterback, man. You know what I'm saying? So we're kind of in the same boat, man. As far as fan perspective, now it's on a different level because, dude, we're on a level, and we said this at the beginning of the season. We're on a level where we're trying to get to a bowl game. You guys are trying to get to a national championship. In reality, yeah, it's a sliding scale, but the disappointment I think is the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just where the expectation lies for both fan bases. Right now, our expectation is, man, just trying to get to a bowl and win 8 or 9 games. Y'all expectation is to make the playoffs. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where our expectations lie. If we can just get to that threshold, then we can start thinking about making the playoffs and winning a national championship, SEC championship, those type of things. Those are right now for me. That's not my goal. My goal is to field a competent team right now. You know what I'm saying? Get some competent offensive linemen. Not that they're not competent, but man, just get better as offensive linemen, as a unit. Get a quarterback that's a step better. We just trying to incrementally get better right now, man.
Right, because we're trying to do. We got some leaks over here. There's some leaks in this whole building.
Yes, it is. Yes,
there's some leaks in this building. We got 9, 10 of them on the run.
Oh my God!
That portal wide open, and some of them ended up right in the SEC.
Wow. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna get to that right there. We're gonna get to the portal. So y'all stay tuned. I want to ask you. So you're okay with how the committee seated, how the committee did everything this year? Because I might shock you on my answer.
I mean, I think I haven't looked at the 12 and be like, oh, they should be. When you're in that 12, man, it is what it is. The first 4, you can go back and forth. Who are the first 4? Let me see. Did boys make the first 4?
Yeah, boys make the first 4. Boys make the first 4. Arizona State, Georgia, and Oregon.
Are they better than Ohio State? No.
No, I would say no. Conference. Sure.
Or it's up to Ohio State. Man up, meet up with Boise State and do that deal to them. But if you get beat,
ooh boy, it's gonna be over because they're gonna get buys all the time now.
Well, it's not that. It's like I've been saying before, and I broke it down on my show last night around the herd at 7:30 on Mondays. But like I said, man, there got to be more. There got to be more players, more. There's got to be more teams in here, man, because SEC was not always the SEC in the mind of the country. To us, yes. We produce some Bo and Derek this and whatever, we produce players. We're like, but where is it? We got Outland trophies, Heisman trophies, all that stuff coming. Well, y'all did. And Georgia and stuff, but the SEC wasn't always what they were. So I'm like, how those in this manner, I don't think that the other group of five, whatever, can make the same progress. They can get better, but you can't promise like you can the SEC. When Dabo going to somebody's house, we're gonna win a conference championship. We're going to dance.
Right.
We're gonna dance with them. We're going to the Royal Rumble. We should call it Royal Rumble. Not the Royal Rumble, it is a dance. So, but the coaches at a lot of these schools, they can't promise that. And I think they should be able to, but that's another subject. But I don't have a problem, man, with them breaking boys out, being a little controversial. Got to keep people talking. Boys that may do somebody, because Genty ain't no joke.
Yeah. I want to see that. I want to see that.
Hold that dude down. Who they playing with? Who
nobody right now. Nobody.
Well, they got a bracket that shows you like who.
Oh, I got you. Whoever if they win.
The bracket that show you like who might play them. I mean,
now, we'll look it up.
Because like Boise, let's say they play Tennessee, right?
Right.
And let's say Boise play Tennessee, and then Boise defense stand up and they stop Sampson. Then they start hitting Nico. And they DBs, which I don't know if people know this, they got a lot of DBs in the NFL.
Okay.
A lot of DBs. Now they DBs.
I'm trying to look at the bracket while you're talking. Go ahead.
They go head up with Tennessee, and they like slow them down, and then them boys hitting, hitting Nico, and then Genty just out there running the clock. And then they, the Tennessee or somebody like that takes a loss 21-10. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, because eventually now it's going to happen with somebody. I do. Only thing I feel awkward about, to be honest, even as an Alabama fan, is what happened to Army. I just and that's totally like sentimental, to be honest. I mean,
no, I got you.
Because what them dudes got to go do, man, they ain't like leaving Miami out. They ain't like leaving Miami out. You left out 11-1 Army team. I'm like, like,
I agree with you, man.
I want to go raise your taxes. Like, I want to go raise your taxes, raise the taxes on it.
Oh my God, man!
Like,
y'all would love to see that.
Y'all was in a 15% tax bracket. Y'all left Army out. Y'all in a 25% tax bracket. Yeah, we taxing the heck out of this money. Get your expenses up because you're gonna have to pay.
Let me see. I think they would play. So Georgia would play the winner of Indiana Notre Dame, and Boise would play the winner of SMU and Penn State.
Boise, SMU, and Penn State.
Penn State, yes.
See, everybody's vulnerable at this point, man.
Oregon would play the winner of Tennessee, Ohio State, and Arizona State would play the winner of Texas and Clemson.
Who did you say Boise plays in? You said it'd be Penn State or who?
It'll be the winner of Penn State and SMU.
And Georgia don't have their main quarterback is gone.
Yeah, man. And hey, man, they shouldn't be in it, man. Kick them out and put Alabama in. I know, like, bro, people are like, what? But yeah, put them out and put Alabama in, man. They shouldn't be in. They shouldn't be in.
That's why they released it.
Yeah, that's why they released it late. Absolutely. But no, take them out and put Alabama in. How y'all did Florida State last year. Take Georgia out. Their starting quarterback is not playing.
How the committee did them last year. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking to the committee.
Alabama. We showed up for the game.
No, I know that's shocking. Dude, you're Auburn. No. The precedence was set last year.
Right.
The quarterback isn't starting. Their quarterback.
They released it.
I'm not gonna belabor this
until Monday.
No. Put them out, bro. Put Alabama in, bro. Put them out, bro. Put them out. But they was in before the quarterback got hurt tight. So they did put them out in the polls. Yeah, in the polls, they were in. In the polls, they were in. They were in. The quarterback got hurt. Oh, they out. Man, kick Georgia out, man. Kick Georgia out. But I will say this, type. I think on
Auburn
yeah.
fans.
Hey man, I'm just
Like no,
I'm
ain't no
just
Georgia
going
love over there.
like
Ain't no Georgia love
I'm just going off the precedents they set last season when they kicked Florida State out for not having their starting quarterback. So now you just like we just gonna whistle around the graveyard like it ain't happening. Nobody's like, oh, you know.
I would remind people while we on that topic.
That happened.
While we on that topic, and you know, it's like thousands and thousands of people emailed or not emailed, but hit me on Facebook inside of my groups that I'm in on Facebook. And,
right, because you're famous, man.
Yeah, thousands upon thousands. There's like, oh, y'all I missed the playoffs. In 2000, 2000, Alabama missed the playoff then too. For TCU. Remember what happened?
Yeah, was that 2000 2022? One of them years. Nick Saban was on the show complaining. He was on the show complaining about it.
Right, and he was sitting right there, and they
put him
and left him out, and then they said, you know, like, oh, Alabama stay at home. So actually, of my lifetime, we've kind of been here. If you look up the history of Alabama, I mean, back when the AP and the UPI was picking, they left Alabama out there too. And you know, we've been here. You know what I mean? We've been here before, and we're probably gonna be here again. Because we were there with the GOAT until this man can call himself the GOAT or GOATish,
bro,
or GOAT light or GOAT light.
Think about this.
He gotta go win some first, and then he gonna get left out too.
But y'all were not there in a 12-team field, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's it. But it's not the same though. You see what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's not the same as being
better than Penn State one of them years.
Right, but I'm saying it's not the same as being left out of 14 field, just like with Auburn being left out of a 2-team field. It's not the same as being left out of a 12-team field, dude. That is dramatically different, man. It's dramatically different, man.
You got left out, period. So to get left out should leave you enough room inside your pea brain to say, let's go over here. My name's Kalen. Let's go over here and let's get it together so we can get in.
Bro, that's hard.
How to get in. Then when you figure out how to get in, you got to figure out how to win, because you still got to win, 3 games?
Yeah, but that's hard. That's just for Alabama and their standard, bro. Right now, honestly, coming off of
rewritten, apparently.
Yeah, it is being rewritten.
Missed, and then look at what happened last year and what happened before that, because we have been complaining about penalties, not off-field antics like we have here, off-field or after the whistles type stuff that's been going on the field, but we've had undisciplined things going on, and I'm just saying, the standard has been has some kinks in it.
No, I get it, but
what got to work it out. And then you know, you got the whole monkey wrench of the what do you call it thing, the NIL transfer portal and all that stuff to deal with as well. So it's gonna take a heck of a man to stay in that thing, like what's his name out in Oregon. It'll take a heck of a coach to just keep that thing clicking. Keep that thing clicking. I mean, the best thing happening to them was getting away from Washington, it seemed. They got in the Big Ten. They about to dominate the Big Ten.
Yeah, hey.
Big Ten laying out there in the middle of Oregon asking.
Well, that'll be crazy. That would be crazy. Now, with the playoffs, man, for the standard they set, I think that was the right choice by taking the conference champion, because you don't diminish the conference championship. So I think making that
unless your conference don't matter.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a great precedence to set, and I understand that. But in the same token, I don't think they did right by strength of schedule. You know what I'm saying? And even this is what's crazy, and even strength of schedule within conferences, because you have an Alabama, Auburn, Oklahoma, those teams, Georgia, playing these tough schedules, but then in the same conference, you will have a Texas not being the top 25 team. You see what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So at the time, Texas A&M was, but they're not even ranked. So if you look at their resume, dude, they didn't be the top 25 team. Ole Miss,
that's why who they play in the first round?
Clemson at home, right? But you see what I'm saying? It's just like, even you have inequality within the conference where you have certain teams with playing a tougher schedule. So what I think they need to do, I think they need
to coming in. Let's go ahead and start that rumor right now.
Do what now?
obligation. That probably was a part of the agreement them coming into the SEC. Oh, we don't need star. We need that SEC starter kit.
Yeah, Texas got it, bro. But why Oklahoma didn't get it?
Too, because
Yeah, Texas got they did. Yeah, they
got
did.
money in Oklahoma. Plain and simple. They got a lot more money in Oklahoma. They gave them now. First of all, when you was the first person to tell me, like, where they come up with this 2-year stuff. So for 2 years, Texas get to take over the state of Texas.
Yes, man.
I was Texas A&M, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can run again. But I'll be galvanizing my support, man, because they're about to try to take that state over again. Elko is a good coach, though.
Yeah, man.
The money behind them gonna have to step up because Texas is gonna just their record alone, being in the playoffs, they're gonna try to take that state of Texas back and shut everybody. I want to draw a line around Texas. We've been reaching into Texas for quarterbacks for a minute. And I think they're going to try to take it over and get back and run this like they ran the Big 12. But I got something to fight. I got something to tell them. You know, Georgia told them the other day, matter of fact, you know, you're going to have to bring it here, buddy, because they may be that team that's always in number 2 position and get beat.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's going to be like that for the next year too, man, because they got a soft schedule again, man. So,
they got to play Florida?
Yeah, they got to play Florida. Florida goes to Texas.
Hopefully Florida,
but they come to Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But you know they come to Georgia.
They're not gonna beat Georgia.
Yeah, they coming to Georgia, and then Florida goes there. So
that's almost an 8-day game. It's like they're like, man, you know what Sharp to do.
Yeah, we just beat them. But like with I think what they should do is they should keep that component of the playoff intact. But I think that they should do away with this automatic bids for conference champions and just seed it like it's seeded. If you seed it, if you let the conference champions make the field and then seed it according to the rankings, because the rankings are ranked according to strength of schedule too. You see what I'm saying? So just seed it that way. See, like the one,
you like AP or BCS, some kind of
calculation. Yeah, according to the polls. It's like, dude,
I think
it ain't got to be, you know. However, they rank them according to strength of schedule, and then let the people who's got the strength of schedule and all those things, how you got them ranked 1 through 4 for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Georgia, Oregon, whoever, Georgia, Oregon, Ohio State, and whoever is at the top 4. Okay, give them the bye. They have stronger schedules. Okay. The people that win their conference championship, let them in the field, but I don't think that you should just get an automatic bid because you're a conference champion. You know what I'm saying? I think you should get an automatic bid. I think you should get an automatic bid into the playoffs, but not an automatic bid as far as a pole position.
That's exactly what the NCAA, the basketball people do. They give automatic bids to conference champions, but they will look at your RPI and just take it for instance, a league like the Colonial, right? They get in, right? But then they look at the RPI, be like, okay, you guys are 13th seed this year,
right?
Next year, you're 15. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying, I can see expanding to. I tried to do the numbers and I messed it up last night on my show. I had 18. That's wrong, but it was like I had 6 first round buys, right? And that was wrong. But anyway, I want to get it where because like starting out, it was 18 teams because starting out, man, at 20 teams or something, SEC may need to get 4 teams in. The ACC or the Big 10 may need to get 4 teams in, maybe based on the that RPI / BCS ranking. Sure. They may need to slide the teams in there, even though they didn't play in the conference championship. But I still want to respect the guys in the conference. Now, 3 to 4 years, you're gonna have people get tore out the frame. Seriously. But the thing is, do you keep coming back? It's like Appalachian State. They was always playing them D1 team. It was always playing D. Then they became a home for exposure. And then Appalachian State, they beat Michigan. Everybody's like, where's Appalachian State? Let me put it on my map. I don't watch them play. Ain't that kind of kept it going in there? Porter got hold to him.
Yeah, the Porter NIL, man. Yeah.
What's up, Porter NIL? But if you start out what I'm talking about, and there's 3 teams from the SEC of 20 or whatever the number needs to be, and it's 4 teams from the ACC 1 year, maybe Miami gets in there. Over time, I think 5 to 6 years, you may come to find that, you know what? we only taking 3 SEC teams, 2 from everybody else, and we got a pretty good doggone tournament. Just give them time for parity to take place. Now, notice I didn't say equity. It ain't never going to be equal.
Yeah,
but you let parity take place, and then you start getting better football in the tournament overall.
Sure. Yeah. And I think that's a great example, man, of like how basketball does it. Yeah, you get an automatic bid as a conference champion. You get in, but then your RPI, strength of schedule, all that is still calculated, and then you get your seeding. That's what they should do in football.
And that's what they was trying to say earlier in the year, but they didn't do it. But based on that logic, Boise State should be number 12.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they should get in.
They could be number 5.
Yeah, you get in, but then now your strength of schedule drives what seeds you get. You know what I'm saying? It's like it was vice versa this year. Your conference champion decides you getting what seeds you get, then the strength of schedule came second. Right. So I think if they did it like basketball, and I think they're gonna do it that way, man. Because you can't have Arizona and Boise State getting buys and Texas them out here and Ohio State them in the field traveling to other places. Why, you know what I'm saying? That's why they have a stronger strength of schedule.
You can't. When somebody going to have to do the numbers for them and show them like, hey, if you let them other conferences in, you're probably looking at another $120 million a weekend. They're like, how is that? Prove it. When they prove it, they'll be like, yeah, we are expanding the playoffs. Because that's where that stuff came from in the first place.
Yeah, you go on to 16, boss. We go on to 16.
Right. So and then 16 is still pretty good though. I just don't see how you can do 16 and not have the other more conference champions. They may not do all of them, but can you do 6, 7? Because everybody got to remember the Pac-12 is respawning. I don't know what that means as far as still the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Or are they? Because some of these conferences overloaded. I mean, when you get to the point you can't even play. I think they're saying the Big Ten is going to take 3 or 4 seasons for you to play everybody.
Unbelievable. But see, that's why the SEC is doing what they're doing, so everybody can play everybody every 4 years. So that's what they're trying to do, man. Tight. Let me ask you this: as far as
you need to add Georgia Tech though.
Who? The SEC? No, man. That's gonna hurt our recruiting, man.
No. Rise above. Not below.
Speaking of recruiting, man. Speaking of that, let's talk some transfer portal, man, and then we'll wrap this thing up, man.
Portal?
Y'all got anybody out of the portal yet?
No, not.
I heard
not
people jumping in the portal. I know people are jumping in the portal left and right.
They're gonna be jumping in the portal, but I think we got anybody out. I looked at the schools who's taking people to the portal. I was surprised to find out that Missouri has taken one of our players out of the portal. I'm trying to see which one it was.
Okay.
Fine athlete.
Fine young man. Okay.
Fine young man. That'll be Jahil Hurley. He was he's a safety. Yeah, he wasn't about to play over that boy from Ocean Spring, Mississippi, Braden.
Yeah.
He play.
Okay. So he's back, but the other 2 guys are gone, right?
Who's that? No, Keon Saab got hurt, remember? Malachi Moore is the same.
Both of them gone, right?
Who?
Keon Saab and Malachi Moore.
Keon Saab is gonna be a junior next year.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Came from Michigan with a ring. Yeah.
Okay.
No. And then Braden, because you saw him play. Let's see. They got members only information on these other 4 guys. Let's see who else. Keanu Cott, that's the quarterback that he got into some driving. He was driving infractions. He was going very fast in a car. He's going to Ole Miss where he can go faster.
Okay.
Down the roads. And then Caleb Odom was a big loss. We don't have no receivers. Now you talking about them doggone defensive line. We don't have no receivers.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
We got Jeremy and we got Ryan, but they ran so many doggone 2 receiver sets. And when they went 4 wide, they didn't throw it to them. And the targets disparity between Jeremy and Ryan Williams, dudes, I gotta go. So we need some receivers. They probably pull some people out the portal who need a chance. Probably somebody from, I would say, group of 5 or down that can play up. Because no need to come here looking to really catch the ball unless it's time for you really to catch the ball. And they're gonna start using more tight ends. They got 2 tight ends coming in Alabama because I think they're gonna do that 2 tight end set a lot.
Okay.
I mean, it's just my thing. Jaheim Otis, he he had clocked out like 6 weeks ago, but it's official now.
He going to Ole Miss, right?
I'm not showing that.
Okay.
I'm not showing
Okay.
it's possible. Jaheim, Naquil Bertrand, he came over from Texas A&M this year. He was injured. He played it 1 year, and he's out of there because he never played at Alabama. And I don't think with all the linemen they brought in, they probably somebody was saying like, coaches put their imprint on teams, and sometimes they tell people that I don't like what you do because I just don't. But maybe Coach Saban did, so maybe still some of that hanging around. Hunter Osborne's a defensive lineman. He was a freshman. Was he a freshman? I'm not even showing his classification out here for some reason. But he's out of there, haven't been picked up yet. Kobe Prince and Kendrick Law, like I said, the receivers, that's the three receivers. Receivers. Yep. They are, wait a minute. Okay, they changed the members only stuff, so that's why I can't see it no more. I'm not paying y'all no money.
Okay.
Anyway, Danny Lewis is a tight end. Yep, we might as well go and go because I got 2 tight ends coming in.
Okay.
He might as well go and go. And we already talked about Keanu Cott. And there probably will be more because there's still some transitions that most coaches are going to do. They're going to get people out of there when they don't need to. What y'all got over there?
We lost Antonio Kite. He was the guy who transferred from Alabama. Now he's back in the portal again. My man Hank Brown, my dreams for Hank has ended. Wide receiver Caleb Burton, safety Caleb Wooden, edge TJ Lindsey, wide receiver Camden Brown, punter Gabe Russo, defensive lineman Gage Keys, tight end Grant Hildegold, inside offensive lineman EJ Harris, tight end Michael Riley, and quarterback Holden Gurner. So far, 10, just like Alabama. Y'all same number, man.
Yes, do you have the phone number to TJ Lindsey? I need to holler at him about.
No, yeah, that sounds.
What happened to him? Did he get hurt or something? Because a lot of times these people get hurt.
I don't know, man. I was looking forward to seeing him. This year, man. Really, for real.
The scenario that people don't talk about a lot is that like Naquil Bertrand, right? Or Bertrand, I don't know. He's from Pennsylvania. I say Bertrand like he's from the South, but he's from Pennsylvania. He got hurt in his freshman year. He was playing at Texas A&M. He got hurt. Then when he came back, they said, they got somebody else. So he's like, let me get up out of here. And he needed to sit. Like, I don't think he didn't burn no eligibility if he didn't play, right?
If he redshirted.
Well, he didn't play at all. And so sometimes people heal up. And then they go back and still got 3 years to play. So I don't know what the injury situation is for these guys either, because like Cole, we had Cole, Cole Adams, one of the receivers is hurt. He got hurt. He's still staying there, but I don't know, man. Some of these people may be different because they got greener pastures elsewhere.
Absolutely,
they want to reset, more money maybe in the portal or just trying to play. Like I own this 125,000 is nice, but them people in the pros making like a 800,000 for just making the team. They make the team, you know what I'm saying? Being on the bench. So
it's a lot of money gonna be thrown around in the next 30 days, bro. A lot.
Yeah, thanks to Michigan. You think that we just getting started? Because I don't know if you saw that. I think I sent a text message around the owner of the Bucks. When I was talking about the University of Alabama as sponsored by fill in the blank. The Bucks said they already in negotiation with some college teams to sponsor their program. They want to buy 51% of last year's So if your team made $100 million, they're gonna give you $51 million, and they're gonna get to market your team.
Wow,
that's what the owner of the Milwaukee Bucks said. It's out there. Go look it up. The university is about to be out of this. They're gonna get their cut. They're gonna get their money because they say like we'll get 51 million. Okay, yeah, we'll give you that for the next. We'll give you that for 5 years. It go 250 million. College president gonna be like, remember Major Payne said the green guys. I don't care. Just keep them out my hair. That's what the college president.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So tight. We gonna need NIL money. So for On to Victory, Auburn's NIL collective. What can they find you so you can make your donations, man?
They can go reach out to me over at Tight Sports on YouTube. Find me on Facebook and find me on Blue Sky. And if they really want to get grimy, hit me on Twitter and tell me exactly what you need. Don't hold nothing back. Send all the pictures, photos, and videos. Tight Sports Talk on X. And
That's
I'll
what's
be
up.
sure to reject them bluntly.
And that's what's up, man. I enjoyed the conversation. This was a good one, man. You can find me at Auburn Addicts, at Auburn_Addicts on all platforms, and Blue Sky Auburn Addicts. They won't let me put the underscore on Blue Sky for some reason.
Not on Blue Sky.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But Auburn Addicts. And for me, my people, and all your family members, if they want some Auburn content, tell them to go to the channel and subscribe for all Auburn Addicts TV stuff. And if you're an Alabama fan and your family Alabama fan, tell them to go to at Tight Sports, Alabama.
Blue Tide.
Yes.
And
Alabama Megacast, man, if they're an Alabama fan, man. Or if you want some entertainment.
Alabama.
Or if you're an Auburn fan and just want to witness the collapse of the empire, man, and just keep it in a documentary form, you can go watch Tight every week, man. So
on the rise, the tide is rising.
Low tide, bro. We'll see y'all next week, man. War Eagle.
Low tide.